Well, we're back again. It's your boy, Coach Low for Life, a.k.a. the Camp King, and you are listening to Low. Like I said once, I'm going to say it again. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Because you never know, you might listen when you're listening to Low. Brought to you by Sweet Fry Productions. Sponsored by Shock Dog, because somebody's going to get shocked today. My quote of the day is, choose to be a positive influence. It's not by choice. It's a decision. You got to decide you're going to be a positive influence or a negative influence, or don't be influencing anybody at all. It's your decision. You say, I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is good for you. You say, I am allowed to do anything, but not everything is beneficial. Don't be concerned to your own good, but for your good of others. Now that was Corinthians 1 right there. I love that one. Don't be concerned for your own good, but for the good of other people. Because I'm telling you now, I'm telling you once, I told you guys again. You always can be replaced at any moment, at any time. Doing the wrong thing, you can be replaced even faster. Like alcohol, drugs, disrespecting that body, smoking, cocaine, marijuana, all that right there is easily can help you be replaced in something that you are doing. I don't particularly have a problem with alcohol. I get it. Jesus turned water into wine. I understand that alcohol has been around for many years. It's legal for people of a certain drinking age. 21, you can drink wine, drink whatever you want to drink. Established by the individual in these different states. There's some states you can't be around wine or drinking. In Indiana, at one point, you 18 and somebody 21 and you're around them, you can get arrested. Every state got different rules, so we need to make sure we recognize when we go different places, different states. Look at the rules, see what's going on, what happened in the area. Even for our athletes, when they leave from one state, go to another state, know the rules when it comes down to drinking, because you easily can be replaced when you're doing something wrong that you didn't know, that you really could have prevented it if you just did your homework, did your research. Listen, I take issue with the different thing that's going on with alcohol, especially with alcohol abuse. You know, I seen it firsthand in the household, alcohol abuse. I seen the drinking. I seen it come on drunk. I seen now that they take it out on the kids and take it out on us and do the things. Well, guess what? The mind is gone. You're not thinking properly. And easily that person will replace. That simple. But when he was replaced, did it affect us? Did that rub off on us? Did we start doing them things because we thought that was the right thing to do? Because we really didn't understand it? No one broke down and said, you don't do that because it affects you here. A lot of times we just brush up on the rug and keep it moving because you don't know how to deal with it. Don't know how to handle it. There's no counselor back then. There's no rehab back then. We didn't know nothing about that. So we feel like it was just normal. But nowadays things have changed. Why? Because there are positive influencers out there now. So if you're a positive influencer, be positive. But you can't be positive on Tuesday and be negative on Thursday. I was talking to the parent the other day. She said, yes, my coach, on Tuesday we do this. We talk to kids, we mentor kids, we have a good day, we pray. But on Thursday, he cursed them out like a dog. What are we doing? That's not how it goes. So with me being a positive influencer and understanding what happened when people do the opposite of being negative and understand how drugs and alcohol can affect you, I did something different. What I decided a long time ago, that I wasn't going to do that. I wasn't going to drink. I wasn't going to smoke. I wasn't going to do drugs. Because I seen what it can do and how it can hurt others. I could not see any way that this was going to help me. And it wasn't something I would miss. I would choose not to drink or even get drunk at all. Besides, if I don't drink with a friend who has a problem, keeping his drinking under control, I might influence him in a positive way to get a little help. See, if both of us drunk and both of us drinking, how am I going to help him? How am I going to help somebody else like, hey man, don't drink, but I'm drinking? That's not a positive influencer. Listen, here's what my friend told me. The two people that always stay together is two drunks, two weed heads, two cocaine guys, two people on crack, two robbers. They stay together all the time. until one of them get caught, till one of them die from it, till one do something got no business. All of a sudden, it's the only way they separate. So the best way to help a person like that is make sure you're not doing it. You be the positive influencer to the person that's negative, and maybe you can change that negative to a positive, and not everyone is happy and saved. Another thing is, I have tried to choose carefully in my speaking venues. Because every time I go speak at the camps, I'm talking about positive information. I'm talking about the things that an athlete should do, the direction they should go, the way they should go. And I try to get live stories, right? Because it's a concern, to my friends like Chaz Williams. It's a big concern for him because he shared with me as a fellow believer. Every morning I wake up in the morning, he send me positive quotes. He send me motivational quotes. He send me scripture. So when I'm speaking to the kids and speaking to the parent, I got to make sure that I'm speaking stuff but he can say, wow, that was good. And I remember doing a speak, I'll tell you about my path to college. I went to college and I hurt my leg and had to come home, and I started coaching, and I tell about my journey, how I actually went to the deep end a little bit for us as doing things I had no business doing. I had to try to bring it back. It was tough, had kids, and I got done. He said, that was very professional, Lo. I said, man, I appreciate that. He said, that was inspires him. He forgot that story. But by saying it right there and saying it the right way, it impacted him. I mean, we both get quite a few requests to speak and at different corporations, camps, engagements, meetings, mentorship meetings. I mean, it's what we do and it's what we love to do. And a lot of companies are like it because they need that motivation, need that push. You got leaders, you got managers and supervisors, all that. Sometimes they need someone from the outside to come in to speak, and look at what's going on. Talk about the core values of that company. I have a company that I always talk about, love what you do, love who you do it with, and love who you do it for. But when I get there, I'm not seeing that. So I go in and I speak on it and talk about how, and put them in the mind, make them think outside the box that people are watching. So you got to love what you do. Love who you do it, love who you do it for. Because realistically, that's how you get paid. That's your paycheck. When you choose not to go through the company value or follow the culture of the company or the culture of a team, it fails. You have the best team in the world, but there's no culture, you're not going to win. I remember I was coaching youth sports a couple of years ago, and I had a schedule. So Monday we did homework, book bag, backpack or book bag check, and we did practice. On Tuesday we went straight to the speed training and went to practice. On Wednesday we did Bible study, or like a meeting, or we call it book club. Thursday speed training, practice, preparation. Friday play the game, and we're done. Some didn't like it. They felt like by going to a book club, doing Bible study, doing the homework was taken away from the game. So their main focus was just on the game itself. My focus was on impacting and building a culture and a value. When all said and done, we're district champion. We go to the next level, and it would lose in the second half. But that was the first time since March that we had a practice where we only had 18 players come to practice out of 26. You seen the outcome from there. You seen the outcome. That was the difference right there. And when you look at everything, I was looking at a little thing and said, we all got to make sure that what we do is permissible. Maybe I should have asked, right away. But I thought I gave them a game plan. I thought I was impacting. I thought I had a value. I thought I was a positive influence. I thought I was. But maybe I got to do my research and I should have communicated a little better. But now I know. Because in certain instances, speaking at particular companies or groups or teams might be permissible, but might cause someone who doesn't know Christ to question our witness or our values. So in those situations, we each need to make sure we decline things. You can't just go out there trying to be a positive influence to everybody. Everybody don't want it. Everybody not embracing. They're not embracing it. They don't want it. They're okay with what they're doing. We good. We got this. We straight. We like it our way. People don't like great change. So choosing to be a positive influencer is huge. But it's something you gotta live up to. It's something you gotta stand up to. I always tell my guys that I train now, they come back, from college or they train with me and they coach with me. And sometimes they get uptight with family, with parents. Oh, well, the parent said they should do this and they should do it that way. I think they should do it this way. I've been training them. I know they should do. Only one problem. They're somebody else's kid. We have to recognize that as coaches, mentor, and trainer, they're somebody else's kid. Even your job, for the parents that's listening to Low, the boss have to recognize that person there, they go home to somebody else. So we have to understand that if you want to get through to someone and be a positive influencer, you have to recognize you can't tell a parent, especially the parent that got kids in sports, what to do with their money and what to do with their kid. Them two things cannot do. Once you recognize that, you'll be more successful than ever. I recognized that back in 2014. When a parent told me they're going to do something, I highly suggest they do not. I knew right then that they're not my kid. And I have to respect that, understand that. I can give my advice. I can give my opinion. But I can't make them do what I feel like they should do. You only do that in your own household. So take care of your household. They take care of their household. But just give some advice. Think about it. We all need to be conscious of areas where we can be a positive influencer. We also need to be aware of our behavior or lifestyle and the choices that we could be, was negative or potential destructive influence on other people. We got to understand that people around us feed off of. They feel it. They feel the energy. Is it negative or positive? Because positive energy bring positive outcome. Negative energy bring negative outcome. We don't need to make decisions on bias or any type of negative ways. Make the decision based on your heart and your truth, and how you truly feel. But rather than make decision on biased ways or different bases, why not make the decision on way to help and not harm someone else or have no type of effect or bad effect? Let's help someone that don't have harm to have good effect, positive impact, positive feedback. Know why? At any time, you can be replaced. You can be replaced. We are allowed in this world broad freedoms to live as we choose, and God grant us the free will to make decisions to fix our lives. But we need to understand that everything we do is observed by others. You never know who's watching. So every time you do something, you have to understand that others are watching. You never know. So you always have to do it in the positive mindset. Each day, every day, you are sending a message to the people around you. And some of them are actually extremely impressionable. Is your message the one you are proud to deliver? Is your message one you give, one you deliver, the one you present? Is that message that you give is a proud message? Are you proud to deliver that message? Because if you ain't proud to deliver it, gotta be careful. Gotta be careful, guys. Be careful to choose what is good for you as well as those around you. My guy Ray Lewis said it best. Make sure you hang around people that want what you want. So when your son bring home these boys, make sure they want what he want. If not, he gonna want what they want and bring him down. My good friend told me, Warren Sapp says, show me your friends, I'll show you your future. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You hang with people that your parents don't raise you to hang up with, you might become them. You're a product of that environment. If they out there doing the wrong thing, disrespect their body, put the wrong thing in their body, you'll see in the long run, there's still companies, there's still teams out there that look for character and morals. They're still out there. I know it's about money. I know it's Moneyball versus football, Moneyball versus basketball, Moneyball versus volleyball, but there's still some schools that still believe in character and morals. Remember all that before you make any decisions, because you can be replaced. I listened to a podcast the other day, and the man said, Bill Belichick is the winningest and the best head coach ever in the NFL. The best. More national championship, more Super Bowl championship than anyone. Man with 8 rings. He had 8 rings on his finger on a red carpet the other day. Soon as he left the Patriots, he was replaced. If you can replace Bill Belichick the next day, 2 days, 3 days, then anybody can be replaced. Did they live up to his hype? No. Did they win 8 championships out there? No. But he will replace. I mean, why not let him just stay there forever until he die, until he retire? Why not? You want 8? Never going to go broke. An NFL stadium never ever going to go broke that won 8 Super Bowls. My number might be off, but however, they won a lot of them with Tom Brady. If they won that many Super Bowls, they'll never go broke. Because they're going to be Pats fans for life. Because they're always going to be able to brag that we won the most. Until somebody win more than them, that team never going to go broke. They still going to win some games. With or without Belichick, but are they going to win more NFL Super Bowls? Who to say that Joe Milton, right from Orlando, one of the guys that we trained that played on our 7-on-17, is not going to be the next Tom Brady to go out there and take the Pats to more NFL Super Bowl? Who say he can't not? But without Bill Belichick, there's a probably chance they're not. So why not keep him there the whole time? Because he was replaceable, and they replaced him. I've been at my job in Westgate Resort for 20 years, 6 months. I went from a sales rep to one of the top sales rep to the top TO manager, take over, turn over the table, to a trainer, to the top senior trainer, to running some of the small properties when needed, to a learning development manager working with all the resort operations, to now I'm the ambassador of Westgate Resort. I've been doing that 6 months, 20 years, 6 months. Everything I did before becoming an ambassador, somebody replaced me. 20 years. 16 years as a trainer. They changed their vacation on the weekends. I said, no, I need to be off these days because my daughter's in college, my son in college, they play football, they play volleyball. 18 years, no matter. You can be replaced.